Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to kill the Twin Furies in challenge mode. The Twin Furies are probably the easiest boss fight in GWD2 Dungeon 2 and their challenge mode is slightly harder. Compared to normal mode, the only difference are the fireballs jumping around the arena, which can hit around 3k HP. You can easily dodge them by stepping outside of the place where they land. And after explosion, so the explosion special attack from the Twin Furies, there will be a blue ball special attack which will be jumping around the arena, which, if you stand in the spot where it lands, will hit both Twin Furies. If you don't stand in this spot, you will get hit yourself. It is advised to use melee. This is also what I'm using in this video, and you can hit both Twin Furies easy with a side or Dragon Rider lens. I use a melee aura and vampirism scrimshell to heal easily during the fight. So I use Supreme Brawler aura and a superior scrimshell of vampirism. My armor is not the best, it's augmented Tetsu. Yeah, I don't have anything better at the moment, but for me this works fine, and if you have malevolent armor, this is even better to use. Prayers I will use are Soul Split and Turmoil. I've put them on my quick pray button. You can do this by right clicking your quick cursors and then selecting the prayers. This is really easy because this saves a couple of prayer points. For familiar I use a Steel Titan, and if I run out of food or potions I can quickly go to the max guild and teleport back with the PVM portal. So if you can't do this, you can bring a yak with you. Also, if you think you're not really safe with a Titan, you can bring a backpack. This will just slow you down a couple of seconds, it doesn't really matter. In my inventory you can see I have some adrenaline potions. These are really nice because they are useful when I use Berserk during the fight. So I also have my Ring of Vigor switch. Other important abilities are Cleave, which is this ability, Hurricane and Quake. And these abilities are important because they deal damage to both Twin Furies. And it is important to use these as much as possible when the Twin Furies are next to each other. It is also important to have Surge on your ability bar. This is because when the Twin Furies use the explosion special attack, you can surge out a couple of seconds before and deal that extra bit of damage. So let's go in. So before I go in, I start my prayer and aura overload and prayer. So we choose challenge mode. So when we go in, it is important to use Cleave right away and dodge the bowling attack from the Twin Furies. I am now building adrenaline, so I can use Quake and Hurricane when she's done bowling. And when she's done, you want to switch to Avarice and use Quake on her, Hurricane, Cleave, so you hit both Twin Furies. Now we go stand underneath Namora as fast as possible and we build to 100 adren. Once we reach 100% adrenaline, we use Berserk, an adrenaline flask, and then when Namora comes down, I use Quake with a Cleave and a Hurricane, and as you have Berserk on, these will be really large hits. After this you go to the middle, and you have to search out when the bar is almost empty. So if you're comfortable with this, you can do it a bit later, but else do it just at the last moment. When they exploded, you go back to the middle and start attacking both of them. You can see I have low HP, but as I'm using AoE abilities, I'm hitting hard. And you see here the blue ball, and I want to stand in the spot where it comes. And after I stand here, they will hit Twin Furies. And now the whole attack rotation from the Twin Furies will repeat itself. So you want to attack Nymora because Alisa is going to bowl Avarice. And you just dodge her until she's done spinning. Then you use Hurricane and probably the fight is over by then. So now that the fight is over, you want to stall your adrenaline. So therefore I have a shield with me. And then I go to the north of the arena and stand around here. And then I wait for the next boss spawn. So I activate my prayer. I use Quake, I use Cleave and Hurricane. And then I dodge the attack. Now, because we started with a higher adrenaline than last time, we can use other abilities while she's bowling around the arena. So you can use Blood Tendrils, for example. Now we switch back to Avarice, use Quake, use Cleave, use Hurricane. This was a bit late Hurricane, so I missed Nymora. And now I will build to 100 Adren again. I use Berserk, Adrenaline Pot, wait for Nymora to come down, then use Quake with a Hurricane and a Cleave, go to the middle of the arena, use Assault, and you see there's some nice hits on Avarice. Now I switch already to Nymora. I can use one more Quake, search out of the middle, wait here, they explode, go back to Nymora, now the blue ball will come, and I can use the AoE abilities again. So here we see the blue ball, run to it, I missed it, so let's go to the next spot, go to the next spot. And there it is, and now I go back to the Twin Furies again. You can see they both had a hit. Use your AoE abilities because they're next to each other. And dodge these attacks, and then the fight is over. Again, stall your adrenaline and go back to the north and wait for the next spawn. So this is basically how I killed Twin Furies. It's not really hard. You have to be a bit lucky with the red fireballs jumping around the arena, but because you have Soul Split on and Vampirism, you can easily heal from this. So don't be afraid of those fireballs. Well, thank you for watching and good luck on your pets.